ask deeper questions. Most people focus on surface level questions. They get surface level results. They get mediocre results in their life and everything that they're doing. The better quality questions, the deeper you dive on your questions, the better results that you have. In this video, we're not only going to talk about why that's so important to ask them, we're going to talk about what are some of those questions and how do you dive deeper so you get better results. Deeper questions help yourself, they help others. If you just ask yourself, why am I doing this? That's good. What do I wish was different? You're going to get different results. True success, lasting success, and real success comes from asking better questions, deeper questions. So surface level questions limit your understanding. We might want to improve something, but if we're only asking simple surface level questions, we're not even getting to the core of something. We're very shallow. We won't usually solve many deep problems or important problems by asking entry-level questions or just basic questions. Yes or no questions are not really great questions. They're okay, but open-ended questions are going to be important. We'll talk about that in just a moment a little bit more. But the deeper you get understanding a problem, you start finding out, why is that problem happening? You look at it from 100 different angles. Now you're getting a deep understanding of it. Now you can come up with great solutions. You can also have better opportunities when you dig deeper. When you dig deeper, you might see 3 things you can invent that are going to change the world in a great way, where if you didn't ask those deep questions, you might not come up with those. So you have opportunities to solve problems, opportunities to offer your services to help someone else. You also are going to enhance your own personal growth. This is super important about asking why you want to do something. How can I get better? How can I improve? And if you're asking that, that's a very good question. And then as you get an answer and you write it down, you can say, is there anything else I can improve on? How can I even improve more on that? You keep doing that, you can get really to the core of something, and then how can I start taking action on that? How can I apply that? What are going to be my problems when I go to apply it? By asking good, deep level questions, you can explore the issues, you can explore the potentials, you can really see a lot of different things. You can uncover blind spots, you can make better decisions. I mean, it's so important, again, to dive deeper. In a relationship, it's going to help you understand someone. And I do a lot of consulting, a lot of coaching, a lot of training, but if I'm working with someone and I don't let them tell me why they like something or they don't like, and it's just surface level, I don't know how I can help them. I had this happen yesterday with someone that I was explaining how I might handle a situation. And he said to me, well, Steve, from your perspective and your background, I understand that makes perfect sense. But then he started telling me more as I asked some deeper questions about why he was approaching something his way. It came back from his dad. It came from his childhood. It came from, the way that other people perceived him most of his life. It came from results he had experienced in his life. So it was pretty amazing that as I got more in depth, I started understanding more of how I could assist him and why he was doing the things he was doing. But if I didn't dive deep, it would have been surface level, and I would have only given him surface level answers. And the reality is, I didn't even give him all the answers. I helped him uncover them for himself. Do you know what a good coach, a good trainer, a good leader does? They don't just tell everyone what to do. They will have suggestions, but then they ask them, do you think that would work? If not, how might you adjust that? How would you tweak it to get it to work? Do you have a better solution? Let's figure that, but you're asking really good questions if you're a good leader or a good coach. So it's going to help people uncover their fears, their doubts, their worries. It's going to, again, establish a connection with them, because many times people are not doing this with themselves. So if you can do this, you're going to be helping them get to the core of an issue personally, professionally, financially, whatever it might be. And it's going to help you solve that problem a whole lot better, or help them even come up with a solution. You're going to get to the root causes. You're going to become more creative by diving deeper. Again, it helps in everything, including your leadership. So let's get into how. How do we do this? You have to go beyond just surface. So like, here's an example. What do you do for a living? Good question. It starts it. But that's kind of surface level. Instead, you might ask another question and say, why did you choose to do that for a living? Is it something that you enjoy? Did you expect it? Were there any challenges when you first got into it? Have you overcome those? What are some of the challenges now that you've been doing this for so long? You can take what you do for a living and dive deep and stay in that one conversation for quite some time and help someone explore something they never explored before, and they get solutions and answers and clarity. That's diving deeper. I mentioned this also. Open-ended questions. Very important when you want to dive deep. Not like a yes or no. Do you like that? That's a yes or no answer. Do you like doing that? Well, yes, no, maybe, whatever the answer. But if you ask something better that is not closed, or is an open-ended question like, what do you like most about that? That's open-ended. That means they get to talk. They get to keep expanding. That's what it means to ask an open-ended question. So you want to ask a lot of open-ended questions to help someone dive deeper. You also want to have some questions that are challenging the assumptions that are out there. Is this really the best way to do that? Maybe we can find a better way. Let's brainstorm that. What do you think might work better? Just because we've been doing that a long time and everyone else does it that way, what if we came out with something better? What if we decided to do it different? And then someone goes, oh wow, it could change everything. Yeah, it could revolutionize an industry. So let's talk about that. How can we do it better? What maybe haven't we noticed yet? Again, those are better questions. Better questions get better answers. You also want to ask things that encourage reflection. Like, if you had no limits, if you could do anything in your life, what would you do? And when I'm helping people set their visions or goals or action items, but usually it's their visions, I say take all restrictions away. What do you want if you had no restrictions in your life? What do you really want? And it gets them to think. Say, take away, forget how to get there. We'll get there. We'll figure that out. What do you want if there were no restrictions? Those are good open-ended questions. It gets people to reflect and dive a little deeper. And it's amazing when I do that, people that were stuck, they're like, well, I really want this. Well, let's go for that then. They get pretty excited and then we go for that and we usually get it. So it's, again, that's another benefit, but that's how you do it. You also want to listen actively. What does that mean? That means pay attention. Feed back to them what they're saying. Don't just hear surface level, feed it back and then ask some of those questions. As you keep diving deeper on your questions, you're going to get better results with yourself, with your own results, with other people, with clients, with friends, with family. It's going to change everything. So start practicing asking better questions. Learn how to dive deeper. And it's really the quality of your questions is going to determine the quality of your life. Surface level, you're going to have surface level answers. Deep, you're going to get deep answers. Ask deep questions. And then ask the questions, how can I apply this? What can I do right now? How can I start gaining momentum? How can I have fun at this? All great questions. So I hope this has helped you. I hope you dive deeper with yourself, your clients, anyone around you. And I hope that you share this if you've enjoyed it with someone you think it might help them. And if you want more trainings like this, subscribe to our channel. And as always, remember to expect success. Thanks, everyone.